ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next contest. Please welcome the first fighter to enter the cage, John McFadyen.
John McFadyen, undefeated at 2-0, out of the blue corner. One of the lightest guys out of Fight for Peace camp. And a definite, serious contender here for one of the more promising young guys you may never have heard of. Dean, that's been a big theme really throughout this entire promotion's history. Great athletes who are coming into the limelight for the first time. John McFadyen, no exception.
It's a testament to this show. It really is injecting all these excellent athletes into the atmosphere of MMA here in the UK and indeed across the world. John McFadyen, as he steps into the cage, he's got great level changes. Watch for him to mix up punches to set up his takedowns.
McFadyen, very, very quick, agile, mobile, covers a lot of distance, and very, very focused. There's a certain thing, Dean, about an undefeated athlete. The only really thing that they have is this unshakable confidence, this self-belief, this will that they won't be stopped.
The urgency to get in here and compete on this big stage in itself is a psychological feat to overcome, and John McFadyen looks ready.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your second fighter to enter the cage, Lucas Cox.
Lucas Cox in now the fighter's prep position, getting the final checks here by our officials. 3-0 this young man from the world-renowned Team Titan. And again, another athlete that you may not have heard of, but he's determined to go out there tonight and certainly show you just what he's capable of. Dean, tell us more about what that means.
Lucas Cox coming in from Team Titan, featherweight striker, coming out with some great wrestling skills, a pedigree from Team Titan that they can alleviate to really bring all these skills to the table here in the cage tonight. Lucas coming in looking confident as he gets prepped with the Vaseline on the face there from the officials.
And certainly another fighter with a real high work rate, Dean. He's got the type of fighter IQ that allows him to make those decisions on the fly. I know that's one of the big things the head coach Mickey Pappas over there at Team Titan has been working on lately with this kid. It's about making the best decisions at the right moment, and that can be the difference in keeping that 3-0. Back to Grant Waterman, and we'll make this one official here at the Rise of Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is in the Rise of Champions featherweight division. Introducing these two warriors, the fighter standing in the blue corner. He weighed in at 145.2 pounds. He represents Fight for Peace. He is John McFadyen. And standing across the cage in the red corner, he weighed in at 144.5 pounds. He represents Team Titan. He is Lucas Cox. Your referee in charge of action is Dan Moehead.
Fighting out of the red corner, Lucas Cox from Team Titan, the undefeated featherweight, taking on John McFadyen, also undefeated from Fight for Peace in the blue corner. Both meet in the middle of the ring as promised. And here we go.
Big punches there from Lucas Cox, showing his power in the striking game. Nice lead jab there.
Cox very snappy off that lead foot. And look at the way he actually, just as his opponent tries to boot that front leg, retracts it. Having enough to land a stiff jab, but light enough to defend the leg kicks.
Lucas Cox showcasing his striking skills, excellent back and forward movement. He's got great head movement here in the opening round. not staying straight in front of his opponent, giving him that target in John McFadyen to fire at.
And certainly very balanced. Certainly absolutely made to measure with those combinations, all tailored up.
John McFadyen looking for the leg kicks to take the spring out of the step of Cox. On the outside, nice jab there by Lucas Cox. Two fighters clinch up against the cage. Big knee on the inside from John McFadyen.
Both fighters continue here to jockey and hustle for position. Neither willing to relinquish this takedown, but McFadyen with a high crotch single, looking to get that ball and socket grip good and tight here.
Lucas.
And then reaping out that leg to try and force his man down to the mat, Dean.
Some nice knees on the inside by Lucas, enabled by that whizzer that he's working with his left arm. Oh, he just, nice takedown defense there from Lucas Cox. McFadyen nearly had it, he just sucked his hips away, but Cox was able to sprawl his hips backwards, looking to threaten the guillotine here. McFadyen defending well, hand fighting there on the inside.
And look at the way he swaps up to the other arm, feeding one arm in, finding it defended. Unable to get that one through.
Massive work rate of grappling here for MMA. Lots of overhooks, lots of underhooks. Switches to the takedowns. Lots of whizzer utilage. You see on the left arm of McFadyen on the bottom there, he's got his arm over, looking to retain this guard as Cox tries to pass on the top.
Crazy triangle attempt, using that overhook to set things up, locking in the figure four.
That was the key, the overhook there, and he's pulled him down. This could be really tight, but McFadyen cinched it up beautifully. Cox looking for the slam, but often that could make it even more tighter.
What absolutely brilliant grappling from McFadyen to secure the tap, and it's all over. McFadyen goes 3-0 here at the Rise Up Champions, Dean.
John McFadyen's diligent workage of that overhook, that whizzer, was key in that. Lucas Cox tried to posture out that position. McFadyen didn't let him have it, secured the triangle, weathered the storm in the slam, and got the tap.
And it all started with that overhook, Dean. He was actually torquing on it, using it to try to set up that mirror lock, that really funky sort of Americana from the bottom. What really Cox was unable to do was him sneaking his other leg up and over, getting to the halfway position, locking up that figure four. Talk us through the way that ended off the spike, Dean. That was crazy.
McFadyen on the bottom, calm and composed, bringing the posture down of Lucas Cox. No matter if the slam took place, he kept his head up off the mat so he didn't get slammed and obtained the knockout. Used the overhook, cinched the legs up tightly, and pulled down on the head, which makes it nubbly and constricted. It's a choke, so he needs to cut off all that blood and ultimately forces Lucas Cox to tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, after just 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner by way of triangle choke. Give it up for John McFadyen. Ladies and gentlemen, please show appreciation for a gentleman like Lucas Cox.